I never thought in a million years I'd be making Nigerian jollof that's going to be judged.
Yes, well, you've done it. And it looks good, but they say the taste of the food, right, is in the eating. So,
welcome to yet another episode of Miss Mandi Throwdown, where I'm going to be trying out making this Nigerian jollof. The lovely Iffy from Iffy's Kitchen is here. She's going to be sharing with me some pointers and possibly other things that I may not know about making Nigerian jollof. Welcome to yet another episode of Miss Mandi Throwdown.
don't you want the Nigerian experience? It smells so good.
We are clearly in Nigeria. And now we're just going to pressure cook this. I cannot believe Iffy of Iffy's Kitchen is in my kitchen. And you know what? I usually like it when people cook for me. Now I have to cook for you.
Yeah, you do.
For those who may not know about Iffy, let me give you a little background. We've been internet friends.
Yes.
That's where we start, right? We've
Yeah.
been internet friends, and I think it's just because we're in the same landscape. I mean, she does a lot of Nigerian food content. I do Kenyan food content. And we've, just followed each other for years.
Yeah.
Never, planned to meet. And then the fabulous YouTube made us meet. Oh my
That
God.
was in Ghana. Yeah, that was the first time.
So we first met in Accra.
Yeah.
And then we reunited in Cape Town. And now we've reunited again in Kenya in my kitchen.
And I love Kenya. I love it. Love
Have
this
you been
place.
eating Kenyan food?
Yes, of course.
I saw you posted
Nyama choma.
nyama choma. You ate the eggs. How did you
Yeah.
like the eggs?
Oh, it was nice.
Okay. Is there something you do not like of Kenyan food?
Nothing. The only thing that I couldn't really understand was what you call this soup, the broth.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was just for me. I felt like
It was plain.
it was plain.
It needed pepper. Nigerians, they
Some
love pepper.
seasonings.
There is somebody else who is from the Nigerian fraternity. They
Yeah.
saw my ingredients here. I won't mention who because I need you to watch that episode. They know that they have one tree here. They are complaining.
And she said, add more.
Add more.
But Mandi, you still add one more, at least one. Bring the heat. Let's do it. Feel the real Niger vibe. You're making something, right? Feel it.
In case you're wondering what we are making today, it is the most popular dish from Nigeria, jollof rice. But let me say this, why do Nigerians like to claim that they own jollof, yet it is the Senegalese queen? It is a Senegalese queen. Oh.
Well, maybe, but we've tweaked it. We've done everything to make it the baddest meal in West Africa, and now we own it. Take us to court, it's our own.
Oh, with Nigerian Airlines. I beg.
You have to go there. You have to go there. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of the ingredients to my Nigerian jollof. Let's hear if he has a problem with a couple of the ingredients. We have 1 red bell pepper, we have 2 tomatoes, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 chili scotch bonnet pepper that apparently should be added to how many?
We want more.
We shall see. We also have onions, like Nigerian jollof. I feel like onions is like
so on point. Yeah.
yes. We also have fresh thyme. Can you use dry thyme?
Oh yes.
I feel like the fresh thyme adds much more flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I also have a seasoning cube, bay leaf, salt. Now for my spices, I have black pepper, turmeric powder. Apparently, I should not be adding that.
No.
Okay. So I have turmeric powder. I also have nutmeg. Is that correct?
Yeah, a little goes along.
Yeah. And then I also have smoked paprika, not forgetting the curry powder. And I have 1 chicken stock cube that I have gone ahead to melt. Now, for me, when I make this jollof, I usually like when
One
the...
question, I'm so sorry. Why is your rice so little?
Okay, can I say this? I don't understand the big amount.
You cookie, let it be plenty. Let us eat.
1 cup of rice is 2 cups of rice now.
We want more. We just want it to be plenty, you know.
You pointed out something with this rice that I feel like we're gonna have to talk about it. Like, is there a specific kind of rice you should use? Is there a specific kind of rice you should avoid? I would love to know much more about that. But first, we're gonna start with me kind of like cooking these down.
Yeah.
Is that usually allowed?
Oh yes.
So,
Very much so. She's in order. But she's not the queen for nothing, you know. Queen of through that.
hype me up, girl. So let's head on over to the stove and have these starting to cook. Now our pan is nice and hot. And is it a must, like, you cook down the, what is this, the vegetables? Or you can just blend them and then you're good to go, right?
So this step that you're doing is just extra. It gives it more flavor.
More flavor?
You can just go right ahead without it.
Okay. Now,
you're seriously not going to add more. Okay. Just 1 cup of rice, so don't worry. Okay.
let me get you a bigger chili, girl.
No, but I don't want you not to be able to eat the food.
Yeah, okay, so I love chili, but I try to cook with everyone in mind. Like, there's the videographer.
Don't you want the Nigerian experience?
You know what? I'm not gonna argue now. Can I do one and a small chili?
Yes, please, that's fine.
This is better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Damn, now we're talking.
Hey, my question is, when you're cooking down these veggies, can I add the thyme as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Every part of your dish, will have its own flavor.
Correct.
You still add some more when you're cooking the rice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So don't add everything.
Okay. And then the chilies, of course, usually go in as well. So.
We'll usually remove that.
Okay.
Careful your hands.
I live on the edge.
Okay,
Don't worry. Don't
okay.
worry. So now we're just gonna leave this cooking down.
Yeah.
My question to you is, I like to add seasoning cube here.
Yes.
So I can go ahead and do that as well.
Just
Go all the way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to season it too, and I'm doing this.
You also add like salt and pepper and stuff. Okay, our tomatoes, bell peppers have the house smelling like what, Iffy?
I don't know, but it smells so good.
We are clearly in Nigeria.
Wow.
So now, I did not mention to you guys that we're making Instant Pot Jollof. Have you ever made Instant Pot Jollof?
I haven't, so I'm really excited about this.
Oh, wow. I actually thought you would have. So I'm slightly nervous, but I'm excited. For my jollof, though, I like to start by sauteing the onions with coconut oil. Am I breaking any rules when I do that?
We don't use coconut oil for regular jollof, except you're making coconut rice jollof. So in a way, you're breaking the rule, but then again, there are no rules to this stage. I'm very excited about this,
There's no rules to making. I feel like a Nigerian is going to see me use coconut oil and they're going to condemn me in the comments.
Well, they will say no to coconut oil. You would have used regular cooking oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not one to say, no, you must do it this way. If it works out, if it comes out well, I'm happy.
Okay, we're going to start things off with placing the Instant Pot on the saute function. It's on high for 20 minutes, and I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Once it melts, I'm going to be adding in my sliced up onions. Okay.
1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Okay, I'm liking this. Maybe I could take 1 or 2 things away from here, but it could never be in a Nigerian home.
So that's okay. I understand the use of palm oil.
Yeah.
It adds flavor. I don't understand the excessive use of palm oil. Explain it to me.
Vegetable oil or coconut oil.
Yeah.
I really don't know myself. So I've learned a lot from Kenya, Western world, everything to limit the use of coconut oil or oil, what kind of oil. Yeah, but it's a Nigerian thing. They actually feel like oil makes your food taste better.
It's true. Oil adds flavor. And that's why I like to use coconut oil. I like when my jollof tastes like a little bit coconutty because it reminds me of Swahili food. Swahili food is very big with coconut milk, coconut spice. Like, we love coconut in our food. So that's why I like to use the coconut oil.
Makes sense.
Okay, our oil has completely melted. So now we're going to add in the onions.
A few minutes later.
Okay, the onions have been cooking for about 7 minutes. I usually take out some of them because I like to add them towards the end of the dish. Am I in the right path, Iffy?
Very, very right path. Yeah, this is good.
Okay. And then for your spices, do you usually let the spices cook with the blend of tomatoes, or do you let them cook with the onions already in the instant?
I think it's a purpose thing. I've done it both ways and it works. So
Okay.
whatever you like.
So I'm going to be taking my spices, my bay leaf. I'm going to add that in here, and my spices as well. The tomatoes, the red bell pepper have cooked down until they're soft. Some are still slightly hard, but we're just going to go ahead and blend it completely down. As you can see, Iffy's scooping that up. Iffy was also explaining a little bit earlier, if you don't want to cook them down, you can simply just blend everything from the onset and then just begin making your jollof. This just adds a different layer of flavoring. As I like to say right here on MMTD, cooking has different techniques. You will arrive at the same destination, but you can use different techniques to impart flavor, correct?
Very correct, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna blend this up. I've gone ahead to blend all the good stuff, the red bell pepper, tomatoes, thyme, seasoning cube, garlic as well.
Can I taste that? Because the aroma has been calling my name.
With all hot chili. Here, maybe you can tell me if it needs salt.
My trouble.
Yeah, it's too hot. You see?
But you know what? This tastes good. I can actually put that on my rice raw like this. Actually tastes very good.
We only have 7 minutes to go to cook down the sauce, and that's what we're doing. Remember, we started at 20 minutes from sauteing the onions, and now learning from Iffy, it's very important for the moisture to cook out and you have like a nice paste that you're creating. And if you don't have tomato paste, I love that she's pointed out, we're using red bell pepper, right? So that's another thing about cooking that I really love. Don't you just love that if you don't have a certain ingredient, you can work your way around it, right?
Yes, you can. So no one is allowed to say, I don't have this, I'm not going to make that.
So, question around Nigerian jollof. Whenever you guys, I've seen certain people make it, or rather when even YouTube encouraged us to make jollof, it came with crayfish. If you guys haven't seen that episode, the link has just popped up. And I'm not really necessarily a fan of crayfish, but I'm not even saying it's because it alters the taste of food. It's just that sometimes I don't feel like it needs to belong in a certain dish. Is it a must to use crayfish?
No, it's not. And it's not part of, if 10 people were to make jollof rice, 9 won't use it. So the last person using it is just a preference thing. It is not one of the major ingredients to make your normal classic jollof rice.
What do you usually use crayfish in?
Well, if you're going, are you talking about in a rice dish?
No. Just like crayfish, like this, the blend itself.
Right, we can use it for soup. We use it for soups a lot. We can use it for rice too, but that rice is called local jollof rice. It's the local variant.
Yes.
Village jollof rice. So crayfish has a very prominent role in that one. Yes. So use crayfish for soups, for your pottages.
So we were talking about rice, and you were explaining to me that you can use basmati rice.
Yeah.
You can use
the long grain rice, number one. But most Nigerians prefer the long grain rice. They don't prefer basmati rice. They don't prefer basmati rice when it comes to jollof rice.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it the way it cooks?
No, I don't think it's the way it cooks. I feel like it's just the taste, the flavor. Like, don't get the regular jollof rice taste. So they like the normal long grain rice. I prefer basmati. I love it. I love the flavor.
So she's added the rice. We actually reduced some of the sauce because apparently it's a little too spicy, but not for this canyon. It was on the Nigerians, I lie. Okay, we've added the rice into here. We've stirred everything in. I'm gonna be adding in 1 cup of chicken stock. And if he has never made jollof in the Instant Pot, so today I'm breaking all the rules. I'm also adding in a sprig of thyme in here.
Yeah, perfect.
And now we're just going to pressure cook this on high for 7 minutes. And we're gonna let that magic happen.
Just 7 minutes. Wow. This has to be the fastest jollof rice I've ever seen. Wow.
Fingers crossed it comes out great, because if it doesn't, then Nigerians are gonna come for me.
Yeah. The aroma is already telling me its own story. It's going to taste really well.
Fantastic. We have finally arrived at the best part.
Absolutely best.
For me, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I feel like my jollof isn't passing the test. Like I because of these things now.
Oh no, please. Some people like it. It's a preference thing. So this looks good.
Okay.
Some people like it very smooth, that you don't see any of those particles. But some people, this is their signature. Now, when you see jollof like this, then you know it is from this person. So it's a preference thing.
In case you're curious what we're serving this jollof with, this is air fried suya. You need to check out for that episode that's going to be coming up real soon. It's also going to be spicy. But in the meantime, though, let's get into this jollof and see if it passes the test. Actually, I won't even taste it first.
I cannot wait.
Let Ify get herself digging into it.
Okay, so the pour some here?
Yes.
Okay. So for jollof, right, we test for 3 things: the way it looks, the texture, and the taste.
Already the way it looks past the test.
So the way it looks, check. Now the texture and the taste. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for the texture, it looks good. It looks good, but it looks a little soft. I don't know, I haven't tasted it, but it looks a little soft.
Oh, okay. So the cook time was a little bit longer on the rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some people, again,
It's
people
preference.
Like it that way.
Yeah.
Preference. Some people say they like their rice gummy. Some say one would like it one.
One.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's preference again. So now the taste.
I did it.
You killed it.
Oh, okay.
That pepper came through though.
Really? Adding the extra pepper? Okay, let me try this.
Let's see. What do you say?
I see what you mean, because I've tried jollof when it's like single, and I've tried this jollof, which is again slightly overcooked rice, but the flavoring, the pepper, actually the pepper is not as hot because we were only gonna use 1 chili. We ended up adding 2. It is slapping though. I would add a little bit more curry powder.
Slaps hard. I won. I would have probably added more seasoning cubes if I had to. But then again, it's a taste thing.
Right?
I noticed that Kenyans don't really like their food super spicy. I would have added some seasoning cubes for that sweetness, that umami flavor. But this works 100%.
She came for us Kenyans. I'm gonna go on her channel and show her.
I didn't. It's the truth. You guys don't like spices. You people just want to cook with salt and cardamom.
Okay, well, that's what she thinks. Tutampeleka Uswahilini, eh? Ndo aelewe kwamba
I
Swahili
don't
food.
understand what you're saying, no.
But I will tell
Are you
you.
selling me?
No, I'm saying that we definitely need to give you a little coastal vibe so we can show you that we have layers of flavor. You guys know I'm the flavor throwdown queen, right?
I can't even stop eating. It's so good.
Come for me. I want to see the Nigerians come for me. It's been approved. I would like to see for you come for me.
Is it?
I want to say that I've had a blast learning so much from you, Ify, and I'm so glad YouTube has made us become friends. And I just want to say that if you have been curious about Nigerian food, learning more about it, learning how to make it and everything, please check out her channel. It's already popped up. Just go and subscribe. Go check out all the cool things that she has to share. Her shorts are popping. Just check out. And also, I want to say, if you're going to be trying out this Nigerian jollof, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment and let us know what you've learned. And also, Kenyans, please defend us that our food is great. Defend us in the comment. Okay.
It is great, I know. I've had a Nyama choma. That was good. I liked it. Yeah.
And I mean, we had Fred on the channel who said he loved the food. Check out that episode too.
Yeah.
But until the next episode of Miss Mandi Throwdown, I've had a blast learning from Ify, sharing with you guys tips as well, and cooking this amazing jollof. Until the next episode, let's go chop somewhere now.
Please don't forget to click like and subscribe.
Thank you. Let's go chop.
Bye. Oh yeah.
Let's go chop, please.